Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday. It's Thankful Tuesday, so come on in here. And good morning, Deirdre. Good morning, Sweet Andre Greg, Cat Moss, and Seven. Oh, thank you for those prayers, Deirdre. Oh, no sound? No sound? Okay, do I not have sound this morning? I'm not muted. All right, I guess I'll wait and see if anybody else has sound. Anybody have sound out there? I'm good? Okay. It's good to be heard. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Well, let's do some heart brain. God knows I need that this morning. Do some heart brain coherence and bring some calm and some peace in. And hopefully the little angels here with me will understand and feel into that calmness and that peaceful energy. See if they'll cooperate today. So breathe into your heart center and release. Breathe in love. Breathe in light. Breathe in joy. Give a hug to somebody. Who would you like to hug today? If you had a choice, you could hug anybody in the world. Who would you hug right now? Who would you hold in your arms and say, you know what? I just love you. Let us know. Type that in. Who is it that you would love on? Good morning, Marietta. And Sally and Tony, good morning to you. Blue in the house. Got Moss, Isabel. Oh my gosh, so many of my Floridians are floating in here and letting me see that you're okay. We're anticipating the arrival of Milton, I think late tomorrow or sometime on Thursday. And for right now, I'm just going to stay in my high vibration. I haven't had the word to leave, so I don't know where I would even leave to, because it's going to cover the whole state from the looks of it. Oh, Deirdre, you are so sweet. You hug anyone in the path of Milton. Yes, I understand that for sure. The entire P family. Look at you, Sally. You got big arms and big heart. I love that. Kathleen Caputo, good morning to you. It was so good to talk to you yesterday. And I know you've got a lot of family down here in this area. I know that the whole West Coast, I think, pretty much was told to evacuate. So I'm thinking of you and your family and all of those that are in the path of the direct hit of the storm. Pat would hug her 8 grandchildren. I love that. And Andrea also would hug all the P's. Beautiful. Blue, I'm moving there. I know you don't get hurricanes up that way in Vermont, do you? Good morning, Kathy Hand. And Kathleen says, Milton has been told that he is not welcome in Florida. Oh, I know. If only our words would be what directs it. I know that it would not even come close to being in here. And I don't know what's going on with it because I haven't heard this morning. But I'm just staying in my high vibration. And that's that. And Sally says, just me this morning. Prayers for Tony. She's in the ER right now for a Crohn's flare. Oh, dear Tony. I haven't heard of her having one of those in a bit, Sally. So we are lifting her up for that to be eased up and for her to come home. Brookie, hello. Love to you all. Praying for Florida and all its beautiful inhabitants. Yes, yes. The people, the animals, the beautiful nature that is here in Florida. I always have said, ever since I moved here in the early 70s, I said I live in paradise. And that's how I see it. I mean, it is one of the most gorgeous places on the planet. So yes, please, everybody, just keep seeing it as no harm done. No harm done. Yeah, Sally, it's been flirting with that 4 and 5 category. We're just going to see it diminishing, and let's spend some time today. Let's spend some time together envisioning that, visualizing it, intending for it to diminish in its strength and for it not to do any harm and for no lives to be lost. So cheers, everybody. Get your cuppa so we can fill it up with lots and lots of love, and we'll have that in our heart to send out to people. Good morning, Joanne. So we have another Floridian showing up. And Joanne, I hope that you are safe and that you remain that way. I heard yesterday it took a little southerly turn, so I hope that doesn't mean bad things for our South Florida peeps. And Blue says, yes, we do. We had Irene in 2011. The only way to get in or out was helicopter for a week. Roads were washed out, covered bridges washed away, houses and all their things. Yeah, they are very destructive when they come in. And I don't know, you guys, it's such a weird phenomena right now what's happening with these hurricanes. Back in the day, up until this year, I guess we should put it that way. Up until this year, we had time. You know, we would see something start to form out in the ocean, and it would take it a while. It would take it days and days sometimes to reach land, and we could watch and see what it was going to do and how much it was going to grow up and be a big girl or boy. These last storms that have come in, they appear on the map as a dot, and the next thing you know, they're big, like these last ones have been, and it's just weird. I know that the solar energy has a lot to do with it. The solar flares. I heard that is also a big part of what's happening with the shift and change of the storms. But it's just really, really interesting what is going on. So please pray that this is it. I know that they've got a couple of others that are talking out there in the ocean, and I'm hoping that they're talking about just playing in the water. So I'm going to intend that going forward. I'm going to see this as the last one. Oh gosh, we're usually done with this by now. Yeah, I know, Brookie. I've seen that as well, and I can't even wrap my brain around that could be happening. But I've heard that for years now, that it can be manipulated. Tony the Tigress, yes, yes, yes. And Sally said, life is speeding by, even in the weather. It sure is. All right, so Kuan Yin, what do you have for us this morning? Give us some hope here. Kuan Yin says, unpredictable grace. It is not lack of courage that makes you question the path before you sometimes. It is uncertainty. There is no need to doubt, just steps to take, one after the other, and as you do this, all can then unfold as it must, with the blessing of my powerful, if unpredictable, grace. Well, boy, doesn't that just say it all, right? Storms are so unpredictable, and especially hurricanes. And I've lived in Florida most of my life, so I know I've watched them. I have seen how they can be coming right at us and then all of a sudden turn. But that's in the ocean. These are different. These are in the Gulf. And for those of you that may not understand that, the body of water, that is the Gulf of Mexico, is kind of like being in a bathtub as opposed to the Atlantic Ocean, which is immense and has lots of room for something like a storm to play in it. So it's just a bizarre happening that it's out there in that body of water. Hope Wellington Marshall. Hello, hello. Well, we do have quite a few of us in here, Hope, and so glad that you joined. Charlie just came in. Leo, there's another one of our Floridians. Shout out to all the Floridians that are getting ready to, as we call it here in Florida, hunker down. Or if you are in a precarious place in Florida, please listen to the advisories. And if it tells you to get out, then please do so. Get to safety. Get to somewhere that that you will be okay and not right there in danger. Good morning. I have my helper this morning. Hi. Hi, sweets. Okay. So at least right now, he's being a little bit calm, right? You're going to be calm? You're going to stay calm with me this morning? He's not sure yet. He'll let me know. And here comes two more Floridians. Good morning, Jennifer, and good morning, Linda Lemieux. Oh, it was so good to see Linda yesterday. I drove over and met her for lunch, and we had a beautiful time sitting together and just being in each other's presence. It's so good to see you, Linda. And I know Linda's sister is one of those who has been told to evacuate, so she'll be coming to be with her. And Berkey said it was so interesting being in Florida without much for mountains. It seemed like I could reach up and touch the storms as they came through. Yeah, we don't have mountains here, so there's nothing to slow down the progress. Once the storms do come in here, they just blast right through. And Sally, the news said they're doing a mandatory evacuation in at least one county. I heard last night that they were already closing bridges and getting people off of the outlying areas. So if you're not familiar with Florida, we have what are called causeway bridges. And it goes over the river and onto the area where the beaches are. So I know that in Tampa they've closed some of the access, so they're trying to get as many people out as possible. And let's just pray for those that decide not to go. It is a choice, even though it's a mandatory evacuation. You still have a choice if you're going to get out of there. Joanne says Tampa residents absolutely have to evacuate. Yes, Tampa, St. Pete, I think Sarasota. Hey, what are we doing this morning? Are we going to be bad? Are you going to be bad? You're just going to have to just not behave yourself. Come here. Come sit with me. Come sit with me in the peas. And Kathleen said flood zones A and B are mandatory. And Kathleen has lots of family down here in Florida. So I had to call and check on her and her family yesterday and make sure that they were all in a safe place. And Linda says her son, his wife, and 3 grandchildren are in Tampa. And I don't know if they have evacuated, Linda, or where they might go. Hey, that is a hand. Excuse me. It's not a chew toy. He's all puppy. Hi, Darwin. Hey, hey. Can you settle? Can you settle? The peas are watching you. They're watching you misbehave. Come say hello. Come say hello. Let them see how bad you're being. Yes. Can you behave? Can you be a good boy? Huh? Can you be a good boy? Yeah. Just settle down. Settle your little heartbeat down. I'll hold you. I'll just hold you like a baby. How's that? I'll hold you like a baby. You want something to chew on this morning. Unfortunately, it's my hand that he's wanting. Moose, stop. Behave. Behave. What's going on with you? Do you feel the storm coming? Is that what you're feeling? I think they're missing their mommy and daddy big time. All of them. And oh my God, he is so stinking cute. I would just wrap him up and take him with me if I could. Although life would be interesting because he is very hyper as a puppy. And I'm hoping he'll settle down as he gets a little older. What are you doing now? He has to be like into something. I swear. This kid does not know the meaning of settle. So let's send some settling, calm energy into Moose so he will hopefully settle down. Okay, we're going to read some messages this morning from the angels because I really feel like I need that. And I think our world needs it, but especially right now, Florida needs it. We need hope, you guys. When we see what's happened with the recent storms that have come through, I know that that has to be on everybody's mind here in Florida. So let's just pull in some energy and some healing, some promises from the angels of what can be. He's so cute. He just went over to the couch and laid on his back. Thank you, Charlie. Page 53. Let's see if we can get any inspiration here from the angels. We encourage you to shower love on at least one person today, expressing out loud without expectation of anything in return. Afterward, go back into your heart and look at how it has expanded and offer up gratitude for the experience. You have just opened up to the most beautiful experience you can have while in a human body. That is so true. When we are giving out love and expressing to somebody else, hey, I just love you. I love you unconditionally. When we can say that to another person, we've just given the most precious gift of all. We've given our love. And that's what we're made of. That's what we come from. That's the light inside of us that we're all trying to get to. Like Ram Dass said, we're walking each other home, and that home is right here, right in our heart. So thank you. Thank you, Charlie, for picking that page and for helping us to see that even if we just tell one person today, you're okay. You're okay. I love you. And help them to settle their energy. Just like I keep telling this little doggy, I love you. I just love you. And he is just the most adorable thing. When you look at him, you can't help but show love because that's how beautiful he is, right? And he's a reminder of what life is all about. It's just love. It's just filling into that precious energy. Raz just dropped a ball for her friend on the phone. Oh, you made Raz drop his ball. Yeah, you did. You did that. Oh, thank you, Jen. He is adorable. I have a few more days with these guys, and I don't know. It's hard to leave an area once I've been in with animals, especially ones like this that are just so cute. And I have to keep an eye on him to see what he's got in his mouth. He's like a little toddler. You know, everything goes right into the mouth. And Sally said he should have a play date with Kai. Kai just went soaring across the air, knocking me back in my chair. He wanted he wanted to hug me. Oh, he sure did. Doggies love hugs. So page 8 for the group. Thank you, Sally. Page 8 says, we encourage you to always be guided by your inner light as you encounter others. Let compassion be what moves you to truly see each other and to be kind and caring. Oh, that has been my wish for most of this year. For most of this year, I have watched the hostility. I've watched the anger. I've watched the, oh, just outright nastiness that has been coming forth. And my prayer every day is, can't you just show love? Can't you show some compassion? Can't you just lift somebody up instead of tearing everybody down? This is such a huge, huge message. And I'm going to read it again because I think this is what we need to keep in front of us all day today. We encourage you to always be guided by your inner light as you encounter others. Let compassion be what moves you to truly see each other and to be kind and caring. We can do that. We can be kind. We have that inside of us. Sometimes it gets covered up because we get hardened by things that are happening, by what we focus on. But we don't have to be hardened. We can be that beautiful soul that's here just to say I love you. Reminds me of Auntie Jean. I think that's her purpose in life is to help us all see the beauty in each other, to help us see the gentleness that can come forth with just an I love you. I love you. Oh, so thank you, Sally, for picking that page. And Deirdre says, I just love all my peas unconditionally. I know you do, sweet one. And I hope you're doing good today. We're going to start putting the prayer requests in. And you are at the top of our list, along with our Tony, to get you feeling good and being your best self again. And I know Kathleen gave me an update yesterday. Uh, was it I think it was Wyatt that came home. Kathleen, please let us know which baby came home from the hospital. And we have another that's still there and not doing so well. Oh, thank you, Isabel. And darling, we hold you up also. And I pray that you're in a safe place. I know you're more on the East Coast. A lot of us are on the East Coast, and the storm is coming in on the West. So praying for safety as it makes its way across the state. Kathy, please look back and see my prayer for my big brother Paul, speaking of someone needing love. I didn't see a message from you, Kathy, but let me scroll back. There it is. Prayers for my big brother Paul, who obviously going through some unresolved issues. He said some hurtful things to Colin and to me, and I believe he is in need of healing. Yes, we absolutely will lift Paul up. And anyone that's going through their stuff right now, anyone who's going through a hard time. Sweet Josie, good morning. And there's another Floridian. Boy, we're flooded with people from Florida this morning, aren't we? And I'm so glad that you all came in to be with each other and be with peas across the world that are watching and holding us all as the storm is getting ready to do what storms do. Yeah, I think I got that same storm warning on my phone just before the show, Josie. And I do pray that you'll stay safe, sweetheart. And if you don't feel safe where you're at, then please seek shelter. Anybody listening to this, if you are in the path of this storm, if there's any way at all that you can get to a shelter now. Now is the time to do it, not when that thing comes in and you can't get out on the roadway. So if you feel like you do need to get to safety, find that place, find wherever it may be that's going to be the safest place for you. I do have water here. And Blue Jean says prayers for my friend Hannah Fogg, who is digging out 3 feet of mud from Helene, from greenhouses and all other outbuildings. She has a GoFundMe page with a video. Sweet. If you would share that, please share it in our Angelic River family group. We don't do a whole lot of that. We don't ask people for assistance, but in cases like this, we really have to. There is there's no other way, really. These people have lost everything that they have, houses and everything that was in the house, cars, and a lot of them are left with just the clothes on their back. So yes, please share that GoFundMe page. And thank you, Blue. And prayers for Hannah. Thank you, Deirdre, for our daily prayer, for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, world peace and attention to human trafficking, and support for all families dealing with addictions. Thank you. And Josie, please let me know, and every one of you that's in Florida, let me know that you're safe through all of this that's going on. And if I can do anything at all to help you while I'm here, I most certainly will do so. I'll send in the troops. And thank you, Sally, for our daily prayer from you, for the lost, the lonely, the forgotten, the unloved, the homeless, and those who live in fear of others. And today, for all our Florida family, just know you are loved and very necessary part of our family here. Please, Lord, show mercy within the path of this storm. Thank you, Sally. Yes, mercy is what we are asking for as this thing comes in. Okay, here's our update on the babies. Haven is poised to come home tomorrow. Wyatt is not doing well and was brought to Children's Hospital in Philly, very far from his home in Virginia. His parents are with him and are not able to work. They are struggling financially. I have a link to PayPal and a GoFundMe if anyone would like to send them something, even something that would buy a meal. Oh, Kathy Caputo, sweetheart, my heart goes out to these beautiful families of these little angels. And most definitely, if anyone can help, if you feel drawn to help that sweet family, they've been through so much. We've been lifting up these babies for, I know, a year. I know it's more than that, but they've been in our hearts, they've been in our prayers. And it's not just the babies. Anytime that you have a situation like that, it's the entire family that's affected. So please, if anybody can help, I would love to buy them a meal, Kathy, so I'll go check that out. And thank you. And indeed, Kathy, the poor animals, we have a lot of alligators here. We have snakes, we have bears, and um, deer, so many of these sweet deer, and all the little critters that roam around, the raccoons and possums. There's so much that's out there in the wild. And that's one of the first things I think of. No, no, give me. He is now trying to eat my computer cord. Okay, put that up out of your way so it doesn't go back in your mouth. Goodness. Okay. He is truly being all puppy this morning. I know, I took your toy away, and you're not happy with me. I'm so sorry. You have a room full of toys, and you have to try to eat the computer cord. What is up with that? Okay, so back to our prayers. Oh, Linda's love to your sweet neighbor. I got to meet her when I was over at Linda's. Um, and the Fays say that those animals are okay. Thank you for that, Blue. And Kathleen will put a link in Cuppa Messenger. Thank you so much for doing that. And Blue is sharing happy news. It's beautiful here today. We love you all so much. Yes, yes, yes. Let's move up, up, up to a higher plane. And Kathleen says they also have a daughter with type 1 diabetes and also ends up in the hospital a lot. Oh, what a sweet family going through all their trials. Brandy, welcome. Thank you for being in with us this morning in time for prayer time. And Hope says he just wants you to himself. You know, that's the thing. It's like if I'm not on here talking to you guys, they just kind of ignore. He decided that my sock is now the thing to eat. That's mine, little dude. I give up. But if I'm not on here talking to you guys, I get ignored. It's like, nah, we're just going to go off and sleep somewhere, or we're going to go off and be by ourselves. But if I'm talking to somebody, it's like, here, pay attention to me. Yes, he is very much that toddler and demands attention. All right, so this is a very important prayer time, you guys. I really, really need all of us to focus in. Focus on the storm. Focus on the people, the beautiful people here in this area. And this storm, from what I've seen, will cover the whole state. So all of us here, there won't be anyone that gets away from experiencing the wind and the rain. It's just a matter of where the intensity of it is as far as the most damage that could be done. So, yes, thank you, Brookie. We're all going to focus on Florida today. Focus on safety, especially for our P's. All of you that came in to join this morning, our Florida folk, and those of you who have friends and family here in this area. Let's just hold them all in our heart, and let's see that Florida map. If you can envision it, if you know what it looks like, just hold it in your heart, and let's lift it right now. It's just him lifting energy, asking in the angels this morning. Let's call in Archangel Raphael. Raphael is our angel of healing, and we invoke that healing energy over this land, every inhabitant, whether that be human or animal, all the critters, all of nature that's here in Florida. Let's just hold this whole state, everything in it, all of those who are making decisions right now, whether they should evacuate or stay put, all of those who are in charge of any of the counties and our governor in charge of the entire state. Let's cover them all with healing energy. Let's call in Archangel Michael. And Michael, we're just asking you to place protection around our state and around our people. Let's all envision that together. Can we just take a breath in to our heart? And I feel Michael's energy here with us. So let's all watch. Just be the observer right now. Just watch as Michael places a bubble across all of us, across the entire state. A bubble of protection, a bubble of hope, of inspiration. Just watch right now and watch what happens as Michael just brings us all into a safe container, letting us know that he's here. Michael, we ask for the safety of all citizens here in our state, anyone who is on the ground. We pray especially for those who are in nursing homes and other facilities that may not understand what's going on. Let's lift those who are going through grief at the moment. There's been a lot of loss here in Florida. And I'm thinking especially of my dear friend, Deb Goldberg, whose mom passed just this morning. And praying for the whole family that's here and what this means as far as not being able to hold a memorial service or anything at all right now until after the storm passes. Lifting up that sweet family as they go into their grief process, and our Deb, who's up in Pennsylvania and has to wait until after the storm passes to come be with her family. Let's pray for our animals, the ones on the outside and the ones on the inside. Pray that no animal get left behind as the people are going for safety. Let's call in Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel brings in clarity and hope and inspiration, messages for us all to hear clearly. So Gabriel, we ask you right now to inspire those hearts that just may be a little panicked, a little anxious. Settle down the energy here in Florida so that we can all be in a good space. We pray for Archangel Uriel to come forth, asking Uriel that you help us all to ground into Earth's energy, helping us to feel safety, helping us to know that angels are here. They're on the job. Let's envision together angels standing along the perimeter of Florida, all along the coastline, up and down the state on both sides, and holding a barrier against the wind and the rain. I love that vision. We did this in Louisiana. Let's do it here in Florida. Just holding out love and seeing the strength of these angels, seeing what can be possible as they help us all to stay protected. And then we lift up anyone who's struggling today, anyone who has an emotional hurt, a mental, physical, or spiritual hurt. We just lift you up. Ask that you be given that hope, given some inspiration from what's going on right here, where we're all gathered together. Anybody who needs that little extra lift of love, like our Tony in the emergency room, like our Deirdre healing from her experience, Blue Jean, Gizmo, Kathleen, you and your beautiful family. Anyone who's hurting, we offer you our prayers of love. Know that you are in our hearts, and we're lifting up every prayer request. All of those that are on our list, those that are in our hearts, those that we are right now wrapping our arms around, those that have been through the storm and trying to rebuild up in the southeast areas. Let's just lift our entire country of the United States, all the turmoil that it's going through. And we lift all of these prayer requests and we bring them directly to the Creator, to the divine, asking for the presence of Divine Mother, of Jesus, asking for you to hold us all up and take these burdens that it's not ours to keep. Let's just envision that together, that we've taken this whole state of Florida up to the divine. And right now, just see it covered with that bubble of protection of Michael. See every Floridian safe. See all of our P's that are living here in this wonderful state, and seeing all of us safe. And wherever you may be listening to these words, we pray for your safety and your security, and praying that you're able to go up, up, up to a higher plane, physically and emotionally, getting out of harm's way, but also getting into the love and the light that only comes from Spirit. And now let's just give gratitude that we do have a Creator that cares. We do have angels that are here to help us. And we have this beautiful family that gathers together every day. And let's send love and gratitude to each other. I love you so much. All right, so we have our Leo, our Florida P Leo, that's going to sing to us. We turn the birdies off so we can turn the music on that Leo has created so beautifully. And as he sings, let's lift each other with love and light and gratitude. Thank you. I love you.
Earthlings, it's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on. Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. One on the peaceful peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning cuppa full of joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the triple A. Morning cuppa full of joy with all the P's and the
Thank you, Marietta. Praying for your safety.
Morning cuppa full of joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the triple A. Morning cuppa full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy.
Joy.
Joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we are part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning cuppa full of joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the triple A. Morning cuppa full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cuppa full of joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the triple A. Morning cuppa full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you,
Namaste, y'all.
There really is no secret. We simply
Accept, allow, allow. Triple y'all.
Morning cuppa full of joy every day. To start the day on the high vibe, we call the triple A. Morning cuppa full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cuppa full of joy every day. To start start the day on a high five, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste, yo. Give me a cup of joy, cup of full of joy. Huh, huh. Give me a cup of joy, give me a cup of joy, yo. Give me a cup of joy, give me a cup of joy. Give me a cup of joy, give me a cup of joy, yo.
Oh, thank you, Isabel. Please stay safe, honey. Thank you, Charlie, for helping out our Leo. Woo! Thank you, Joanne and Andrea. So please keep our peas, our Florida peas, in your heart today. We have Joanne that's here with us. We have Isabel. We have Jennifer. These are our Florida peas, you guys. We have Leo. And we have Isabel. Marietta. Getting to the rest of them here. Come on, where are you? Linda, who had to leave us to help a neighbor. I think I said Joanne. Josie, our sweet Josie. Okay, was that it? Is that our Floridians? Catherine Kovacs. Stacy, who is nearby me. I think those are the ones that came in to be with us this morning, and thank you. Thank you to all of you who came in here, and any of you who have friends, family down in this area. Just stay in touch with them. Just find out if they're doing okay. Find out what's going on. We most likely will lose power after the storm. So if you don't see me on, either tomorrow or Thursday or Friday coming up, just know that I'm here. I will get word to you one way or another as far as what's happening and what's taking place here in the area. So please keep us all wrapped up in your love and hold us all up for safety, for just a peace and a calmness throughout whatever is coming forth. Thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. Stay in your heart and stay blessed. Yes, thank you, Isabel. We will lose cell phone service when the towers go down. So pray for the best, you guys. And that's all we can do. Just go into prayer and hold each other up. Yes, there's been warnings going out since last night. Oh, Sandra, hello, sweet one. Thank you for being here. I know you have lots of friends down here in Florida. All right, so I'm going to get off of here. I am going to say I'll see you tomorrow morning. We'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure I will be able to be on in the morning. And tomorrow's prayer day, so we'll be visiting all those names that are on our prayer list. Just lift each other. That's the main thing. Share some love with somebody today. Just reach out and say, I love you. And let's pray for our Suzanne, who's with her family, but she's far away from us, and send her some love today. I will see you all tomorrow.